Namaste, Hare Krishna viewers. Welcome once again to MK Chastro Vastu One channel. Myself here, Jyotisha Vastu Acharya Manjunath, and along with me, Hiral Parikji. Hiral Parikji, welcome to the show.
Namaste Manjunath ji, namaste to all the viewers.
Yes, Hiralji, today we are with the new topic. One of the something it will be useful in a present situation. Not in a present situation, it is useful all over the things, all over whatever event happening things. Because people are considered about the gains, losses with respect to monetary gains, monetary losses, whichever might be. Because it is an ongoing trend, it is a needy trend. And here we are using some techniques for today, which is important to check the gains and losses using Panchanga and using Pakshbal, means whichever the Krishna Paksha, Shukla Paksha, however the natives has been born, that is the thing. So for our viewers, we are going to explain the today years of loss and gains. So
Yes,
can you continue with the things?
yes, sure. So Manjunath ji, many a times we have clients like, when I will gain something, when I will lose something, so it becomes really very difficult to just locate the time period. So there is a little presentation from myself. I'll share the screen. So can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as I said that often we as astrologers, we are confronted with clients who insist on prediction as to when they are likely to get wealth. So
Yes.
our scholars were very, very intelligent, as we all know, and they have figured out, they have developed a simple technique to figure out the specific years to accumulate wealth. And this technique is mentioned in Manasagari Paddhati. I have written the book's name.
Yeah.
Now, what does it state like?
Okay.
States that one should note the lunar day, that is the tithi on which the native is born. In
Okay.
this year, represented by the number of this tithi, wealth is definitely accumulated by the family. The wealth can be accumulated in the form of money, inheritance, gains
Okay.
at work, property in any ways.
Okay.
So, what does it mean that whenever a child is born in a family, everyone notes the lunar tithi, and it is not that difficult to note the lunar tithi. This tithi can be noted. You just enter the birth date, birth time, and you
Yeah.
will get the tithi.
Yes.
So, the tithi which is represented in the form of number, that is to be noticed, and that age, in that age the native will gain the money or his family will gain the money. We will take
Okay.
an example. See, in Shukla Paksh we have 15 tithis, and
Correct.
in Krishna Paksh we have 15. Okay,
Yes.
so we are starting the month from the Shukla Paksh. So when the native is born in the Shukla Paksh, from first tithi to the 15th tithi,
Correct.
so within that period, he will gain whatever he has to gain.
Yes.
For example, if a child is born on a Dashmi Tithi of Shukla Paksh,
Yes.
that is the 10th day of the waxing moon,
Yeah.
then in the 10th year of the child, the family will gain some extra wealth.
Yeah.
People keep gaining something. Aaj ye
Yeah.
mila, wo mila karke. But in specifically in the 10th year of this child, they will definitely gain some extra wealth. Either they
Yeah.
will get an ancestral property, or they will gain some inheritance in the form of money, or gains
Yeah.
at the workplace. Maybe
Okay.
father gets a good job or a promotion, and he gains some extra wealth in that
Okay.
period.
Okay.
Now, how to see for the Krishna Paksh people?
Okay.
Let's say that the child is born on the Panchami Tithi of Krishna Paksh,
Okay.
right? That is the 5th day of the waning moon.
Yes.
So what do we have to count is, we have to take the 15 days of the Shukla Paksh
Okay.
and add the 5 days of the Krishna Paksh into it.
Yes.
So that becomes 15 days of Shukla Paksh plus
Yes.
5 days of Krishna Paksh. That
Okay.
gives us the number 20.
Yeah.
So at the age of 20, himself, because he's of the age 20, a person can work at the age of 20. Okay,
Okay.
so himself, he can gain some extra wealth, or his
Mm-hmm.
parents, again, as I said before, he can gain some extra wealth in that
Okay.
period.
Okay.
So this is a very, very simple technique. You just have to note the tithi. No need to see the full chart also. You don't
Yes.
need to see the chart. Even a common person can do it. And this is applicable for all the children born in the family. If you
Yes.
have 2 or 3 children, you should note this down. In their
Mm-hmm.
particular age,
Okay.
there will be some extra gain of wealth to the family,
Okay.
specifically to the father.
Yes.
So this is very interesting. We will take
Yeah, Niralji.
chart wise and we will study
Correct.
about it.
Yes, it
Now,
is easy as you told how the moon brightness increases. That is a
yes,
sort of a gain for an individual, and how much the members in the family means more number of children, more gains for the father. Likewise,
yes,
it was very applicable if there is nowadays nuclear family. That is a different matter. But in older days, the fathers having more luck due to their more children tithis. Might be it might be Shukla Paksha or Krishna Paksha.
yes,
And
and
consider it likewise. However, that Shukla Paksha is gainful for a father, as per your example.
yes, yes,
One for Krishna Paksha, it is gain for an individual. We
yeah,
can
because
elaborate
it
it more.
comes after the age of 15. It will definitely come after the age of 15 when the
Correct,
child is born in the Krishna Paksh. So the
correct.
gains will be mostly to himself. But when it
Yes,
is Shukla Paksh, a child is not working. He just has to study and all those things. So
yes,
the gains comes to the family through father and everything. So
yes,
that
yes,
that is a slight difference, or I can say some good thing if the
yes,
child is born in the Shukla Paksh. As it is also, we believe that the moon is, because the moon is stronger in the Shukla Paksh, it is better
yes.
to have a child in Shukla Paksh.
Now, better to we can include like this. If a female child should would have been Shukla Paksha, then there is a gain for father from more
Yeah,
than
yeah, yeah,
for individual. So this
yeah.
can also be considered in one matter.
Yes, yes, sure.
Yes, proceed, proceed,
So
please proceed.
now we have seen for the gains.
Yes,
People are also very much worried when I will lose the money. If this is the year when I have to lose money, or some problems will come down to him or not. So we
yes.
will be seeing that part also.
Mm-hmm.
So the year of loss. What will be the year of loss in a person's life?
Okay.
So our scholars have also given us simple technique to
Mm-hmm.
figure out the years of outflow of wealth in our life.
Yes.
And this method is taken from Lagna Chandrika.
Okay.
I've included the page and everything also.
Yes.
Now, what does it state? It states that a native born with the
Mm-hmm.
moon in a Navamsha, that is in any sign, there will be an outflow of family wealth
Mm-hmm.
either by destruction, either by celebration, marriage, etc., in the
Yeah.
years mentioned by the Navmansh moon sits
Yeah.
in.
Okay.
So, what do we have to consider? Now, forget about the birth chart, forget
Okay.
about the tithi.
Mm-hmm.
See the placement of moon in your Navmansh chart or your
Okay.
D9 chart.
Okay.
That is also very much available right now in
Mm-hmm.
these days. You can see it into any software or anything. So, you
Yes.
just have to note down the placement of moon in the Navmansh,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the table which you should
Mm-hmm.
have handy, and
Okay.
one can also copy it down, or make take a screenshot of it.
Okay.
So this is the position of the moon in the Navmansh, and these are the signs. So
Okay.
if your moon is placed in Aries sign in Navmansha, then
Mm-hmm.
at the age of 8,
Mm-hmm.
the person will face some problems, some
Okay.
outflow of money. It can be in the form of any destruction, it can be in the form of celebration, anything.
Okay.
Person, when they are happy, when we have celebrations at our house, obviously we are spending money,
Yes.
but we are gaining happiness also.
Okay.
So it can be the case. And same way, if the moon goes into Taurus, then at the age of 9 the person will have some outflow of money,
Okay.
and it goes like this from Aries to Pisces. So now we will take examples for both the things.
First is an example for the gains, correct?
Yeah, both the things we will be seeing in the same chart.
Same chart. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
same chart.
Fine.
How to see both the things in the same chart.
Okay.
Now, this native is born on Shukla Dashmi.
Okay.
Okay. The Tithi is 10. Shukla Dashmi is 10. So, this native's father gained in business when the native was 10 years old.
Okay.
Because the native is born on Shukla Dashmi, his
Okay.
father gained on when the native completed his 10 years.
Okay.
And now I would like to say, just be alert that this is the D9 chart of the native.
Okay.
This
Okay.
is the D9 chart. It is not the D1 chart. We
D1.
have to see the position of moon in the D9 chart. So here
Okay.
the moon is placed in the sign of Virgo.
Okay.
It is placed in the sign of Virgo. Now let's see what is the age defined when the moon is in Virgo.
Okay. 1.
It's 1.
Okay.
So this native's father had an outflow of money due to renovation at home in the first year of the native. When the native completed 1 year of age, her father, he had some renovation at home, and there was a good amount of money going out.
Okay.
Good amount of money going for the renovation. So it was for the happiness, but the money went definitely, but it was for the happiness. So it can be any reason. No need to worry that it will go in some destruction only. It will go for some bad reasons only. It can go for a good reason only.
Yes.
Yeah. So this was the example of Shukla Tithi. Now we will take one more example of Krishna Paksh Tithi.
Okay.
So this person is born on Krishna Dashmi.
Okay.
So now what we have to do? We have to take the 15 Tithis of the Shukla Paksh, and we have to add the 10 Tithis of Krishna Paksh.
Okay.
That comes to the age 25.
25. Okay.
Yeah. So now we all know that the age of 25, a person is independent, working for himself, having his own family probably. So this native was also working on his own, and he gained in speculations when he was of 25 years of age.
Okay. Okay.
And he gained some extra. I'm not saying that this will be the only year when a person will be gaining. You will gain some extra. If you are earning, suppose 10 lakhs a year, you will earn maybe 12 lakhs, 13 lakhs. It can be like that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, and this is the D9 chart of the native.
Okay.
And just note the position of moon. It is in Capricorn.
Okay.
Okay. So this is in Capricorn. Now let's see. We'll go back to the table.
Okay.
The age defined for moon in Capricorn in D9 is 38.
Okay.
Okay. So this person, he suffered heavy losses in share transactions in his 38th year of life.
Okay.
He was into speculations. We can see from the age of 25 also he gained, and he lost also in the speculations in share transactions only in 38th year of life.
Okay. Okay.
So this is very, very easy method to find out a particular age when a person can gain or can lose his wealth. There are of course other things also which are to be seen, and it can be seen from the, I have even I have seen it from the Vimshotri Dasha side also.
Okay.
It matches, it always matches.
Okay.
Yes. So I have seen a lot of cases where this versus is very much applicable, and it can be used extensively whenever child is born in your family. You can
Mhm.
see, we as a family, we are not an individual, we are a combination of the family members also.
Yes.
So if there are other people in our family, then obviously there will be some goods and some bad things coming from them also.
Okay. Okay.
So from the above two verses, we can observe as to how much importance was given by the scholars to the
Okay.
tithi of the birth and the Navmansh Rashi of the moon.
Okay. Okay.
Apart from the conditions of gaining or losing the wealth in the chart of a native,
Yeah.
there are other combinations also where it can be defined as a loss or a gain. But this
Yeah.
is a very clear cut idea, and even a very common person can use it
Yeah.
to just verify it, and just see whether this year will be good for me or not, from the point of view of gains and losses.
Yeah, nice method, Hiralji. As you told, you are considered about that Navamsha chart, as Navamsha is something about fortune only. How the fortune is running
Right.
through the city, and you have considered the moon, that you can include that Panchanga Pakshabal to the Navamsha. That is the interlinkage. That's what our whatever our senior people, whoever you are referred from those textbooks has mentioned. That's why moon is considered as important. The Navamsha is considered as important. It's all about gaining and losses. Is also fortune. If ever your a man is losing the things also, he is losing with respect to some sort of monetary, but he's gaining in fact happiness. Might be you
Yes.
have given example, there is a renovation has been done, the renovation has done with the monetary losses, but that gain the mental comfort.
Right. And in both the cases, we have to observe moon only, and it is respected to the family. See,
Yes,
moon is
yes.
related to family. We know that in astrology, and this is respected to gains to the family, through the family. So the importance of moon and tithi can be also observed from this technique, that how much they used to give it importance.
Yeah.
So I hope that all the viewers will like this technique. Please write it down in the comment section if you like this method, if you have applied it on your own children. Please do apply. If you have 2 3 children, please do apply on this. It will help you a lot. And
Yeah.
apply it on your charts also, and write
Yes.
down in your comments in our comment section, how did you find this method,
Yeah.
if it was useful or not.
Sure, Hiralji. Thanks viewers for watching this video completely. Stay tuned with our MK Astrovastavan channel. So we are covering every topics with 2 languages for user convenience. So please stay tuned and subscribe our channel. Click on the bell icon to receive all the updates, day-to-day updates. Namaste. Hare Krishna.
Namaste. Hare Krishna.